This is Mr. and what I have for you today is two dragon attacks Town Hall 12, Town Hall 13 Legends League, including a triple on a ring base using dragons. Now I know I did a video saying if you want a short 2-star, it's sometimes 3 stars. If you haven't seen that video, I'll just put a link up just above now. Now this video you'll see that yes, that attack can actually 3-star as well. Let's just dive into this one. You'll recognize the troops from the video I just linked to. 10 dragons, 11 loons, coming in with a blimp. Okay, so waiting for a little bit to get going. Remember, this is a Legends League rating attack. And of course the Legends League, they have to do so many attacks a day and so on and so forth. So all the Teslas taken out by those balloons, they surprised me a little bit. So the strength of the level 9 balloons really showing their own there. Coming in with the blimp on towards that Inferno Tower, cloned, E-Drag, loons in the CC, and nice little chunk taken out. Inferno's down. Now what was interesting is that there was no splash damage that triggered the Town Hall, but that's okay. King, Queen go down. Now the wall breakers that he drops here, didn't really think they were going to get in. They didn't really have a hope of hell of getting in, really, not with some mortars and Expo guarding the area. But now, as you can see, nice funnel created, funnel on the left, funnel on the right, and now the dragons all just coming straight on into the base. Grand Warden and Javelin Jenny, she's yet to be deployed. I don't see her down on the field of battle anywhere, not just yet anyway, unless he's just snuck her in somewhere without me looking. And there she comes now up the top. Okay, so she's coming down at the top side, coming towards that cannon, and then I think the dragon's got the scatter shot down. Eagle Artillery still firing. Javelin Jenny's taken out another cannon. She'll zoom in on the Eagle Artillery now, help take that down. Her special ability's not been used yet. Heal spells, rage spells have all been deployed. All the other heroes are down, and Javelin Jenny's ability's been used. Now at this point in the attack, I thought, uh-oh. He's only got 4 dragons. There's an air defense up, 2 archers and a wizard tower. Wizards aren't going to do too much to the dragons, but the air defense and the other stuff will do. Drop a poison. How many times have we done that, even as little Town Hall 8s or something like that? We know that the poison can do absolutely nothing, but we just drop it anyway. You just never know. You might slow down the archers. You might hamper the defense somehow. You just feel that you have to drop your spell, even though you know it's not going to do any good. And there we go. A dragon 3-star attack on a Town Hall 13. Not a war attack or anything, not anything planned. Granted, there was not a full-on war defensive CC, and the whole thing, you know, you probably wouldn't call that a war base, but the fact that this is just a nice little generic army to take rating in Legends League, and it got the triple. So again, having a look at the army, 11 loons, 1 baby dragon, 5 wall breakers, 10 dragons, 2 minions and an archer, and in the CC 3 balloons and a dragon, and you're taking 1 clone spell, 2 of your own rage, 3 freeze, and a rage in the CC. Alright, let's have a look at the next attack. Base number 2 of 3. Let's begin. We know what the troops are, we've seen the troops before. 11 dragons. I'm getting ahead of myself. 11 balloons, 10 dragons, 5 wall breakers, 1 archer, 1 baby dragon, and 2 minions. Bit over 2.5 minutes, about 2.5 minutes. So triggering a lot of air defense there around that Town Hall. Drop some more bombs in where you see the gaps, or more loons in where you see the gaps. Just makes sense, right? People used to say in the old days, it's like, how did they know there was a little bomb there? They didn't. They were just sending a test wall breaker in. It's not that they knew there was a little bomb or there's a gap in the base, so they drop a barb in. How did they know there was a bomb there? Because you left a gap in the base. Okay. All the traps have been triggered around the Town Hall blimp with the E-Drag loons clone up onto that Inferno Tower. That's taking care of that just quite nicely. Thanks, heroes have come down onto that little section up there. So Clan Castle is now coming out. 3 golems, ice golems. So that'll be a bit of a bother for the dragons when the dragons actually come in. So now that this whole section has been taken out, pretty good guess that we're going to get the dragons coming in over the heroes. Make sure you get that town hall, obviously is a fundamental thing. Get the queen onto the ice golems. That way the dragons aren't going to get caught up with them. And get the balloons down, dragons to follow, so distracting the queen, dragons to follow, Grand Warden in, and then everybody in. Freeze the scatter shot, freeze the air defense, freeze the expo, and that's another great freeze as well. Second scatter shot and town hall frozen. Grand Warden's ability is being used just to survive the bomb, and the the scatter shots shot, and now we're just waiting for the rest of the thing to just slowly path around. One air defense still up down there, one air defense down here on the right hand side. Javelin Jenny's come in over on the right hand side as well, and hopefully she'll come down and she'll be able to take out the air defense down below. Queen's still up, pathing down around the bottom. Loads of dragons are still up. Air defense has gone down, and just one Inferno base wrecked. Absolutely good. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 or 7 dragons left, which is, well, did that one just go down there? I don't know. Don't know, doesn't matter. Javelin Jenny's going to take out the Eagle. Eagle's still firing till the last 3 seconds of the raid. How's that? Still couldn't take out the attacking troops. So there you go. Again, just a quick look at the troops. 11 loons. We have 10 dragons, 1 archer, 1 baby dragon, 5 wall breakers, 2 minions on this combination. Okay, so we've seen this combination in action twice. Now let's go have a look at the ring base. Alright, in this base, as you can see, it is a ring base, but the other thing that you'll notice on this ring base are the corner air defenses. So straight off the bat, using that ring base from the video that I mentioned earlier, where you're going to send in a blimp from one side, heroes from another, whatever, to create that little funnel where you saw that you could just come straight into the core after that funnel's created. Because there's an additional exposed air defense, that means that you can use Javelin Jenny to take that out. King and Queen on one, blimp on the other, Javelin Jenny on the other, and that should help create a really good core, a really good funnel to get into the core with the dragons. So we'll see how this attacker did it with those options. Now, what the other thing that I find as well is when you're looking at an attack, does the attack start on the left of vertical, that being vertical up and down the base, or does it start on the right of vertical, kind of being an indication of a preference to being right-handed or left-handed? Because if you're left-handed, if you're right-handed, to deploy anything on the right-hand side means your entire hand covers the screen. So as you can see, blimp on the 3 o'clock position, the hero's coming in at the 6 o'clock position to create that little bit of a funnel. So you could assume that the dragons will come in from this direction because that's what happened last time. And Javelin Jenny's taking out that top section, but because she only concentrates on weapons, she's not going to leave these up. So you wouldn't put the dragons up here because they'd go flying off to that trash. Baby dragon has come in, taken out a little bit of trash up here. Only had 1 baby dragon. So nice funnel created straight into the core from this direction, or basically anywhere around here will go straight into the core. Okay, with that funnel that's been created. Queen's ability is about to be used. Archers should take out this, whatever this, I don't know what that thing is. Anyway, should take out that. Now, what she's used to the wall breakers to drag the CC over away from the core. Because if he just left the CC in the core, once the dragons got to it, they'd target the CC troops, and then they'd all get hung up trying to destroy the CC troops, and in the meantime they'd all get hammered by the weapons such as the scatter shot and the infernos and the expos, because they'd all be targeting CC troops over here. So it was a good idea to get rid of the CC troops. The balloons are about to go down here as that bomb. You just lost a whole heap of balloons to the bomb from the clan castle, from the town hall. Warden's ability didn't quite extend long enough, but he needed the Warden's ability to get in because they were taking a whole heap of damage. Scattershot just took a whole heap of balloons down. 1 air defense left up still. Tesla in a corner also. But loads of dragons still. Almost all of his dragons. I'm not sure if he's lost one yet. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, he did lose some. But just overkill on this base. A ring base, as I was saying, that Now you can see how the dragons are caught up trying to get that CC troop over there while this dragon's getting pinged by the Tesla. But still, having 5 dragons left at the end of an attack is a pretty good overkill, because that's still 100 troop space left at the end of the attack. I think he just lost a dragon then. So he's still got 80 troop space left at the end of the attack. So that's really good attacking in anyone's business when you have 80 troop space left, still up, still destroying base, and that's it. Now, even though this almost went the full 3 minutes, because that's what happens with dragons, you do risk that time fail. Okay, so there we go. So as far as attacking goes, we'll have a look at the total troop combos here used in this one. 8 balloons, 1 baby, 5 wall breakers, 11 dragons in this one. Now you'll notice there was a slight little difference from the first troop combination which had some archers and had some minions in it in this case, and only 10 dragons. In this case we're having 11 dragons, and we're coming in with fewer balloons, and same troop combo in terms of the CC, and instead of instead of the extra free spells, there are 2 clone spells in this particular combination, and I think that's worked out pretty well for the attacker. Now, in any case, that's all I've got for this video. If you have any questions or comments about this, please leave them below. But I do have a question of the day for you. I haven't had one for a long time, and I have had a few requests to bring it back. So I will bring this question of the day back. And that is, why did the mushroom keep getting invited to parties all over town? Why did the mushroom keep getting invited to parties all over town? Because he was a fun guy. A fun guy. Anyway, like I said, that's all I've got. All that's left to say is thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.